Hi, this is DS Yoxheimer. This is another edition of the Spectre, and I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the Halloween movies, and specifically the upcoming Halloween movie due to be released in 2018, and what I think about that. As the first movies, of course, is why it's successful. It's why they've been still making them. It's why there is a franchise. If it were for any of the other movies and their quality of those films, there wouldn't be a franchise. So everything kind of rests on the foundation of that first film. I think that kind of, I mean, in that film, its back must be just creaking and breaking, holding up all of these terrible movies, or basically, it's been holding up all these awful movies for years. And really none of them have been any good. I like Halloween 2. It's basically just it's a continuation of Halloween 1. But most of them have been pretty terrible. And a lot of directors and people over the years have been coming back and trying to right the wrongs of the previous film, like with a lot of horror franchises. So and Rob Zombie made this was about 2005 or 2008, 2007 Halloween film that I actually remember seeing in theaters. Me and some friends went to go see it. And we liked it. Basically, we liked it. It was a cool little, it was a cool horror reimagining of Halloween. He added, he gave Michael Myers a little more, bit of a backstory. He made him a little more menacing in his own way, but it didn't do much service to the original character, I guess, as a lot of people saw it. And I think I kind of felt the same way. But I liked a lot of elements of the movie. I did. Not so much the sequel. This was, and he, I guess, reportedly didn't want to make a sequel, but they had a contract to make another one, and Rob Zombie at least wanted to make sure tried to do the best job to make the sequel the best it could be, and things don't always work out. But I like Rob Zombie, and I like his movies as well. So with that said, there after all of the Halloween H2O, which was horrible, and Halloween Resurrection, which took even a bigger shit on the franchise than H2O ever could, to repudiate all of that, they're making a movie slated to be released in October of 2018. So, and that'd be about the 40th anniversary of the release of the original film. And I think I'll predict it'll be just a little bit better than a lot of the sequels, hopefully. I think they're going to try to bring the aesthetics of the original film back. So everybody's sort of, it's kind of like bringing Han Solo and Chewie back on the Falcon again in The Force Awakens. I mean, I think that's what they're going to try to do to some extent. I don't know if Jamie Lee Curtis would be involved with it. Because she got, it doesn't matter that she got killed off in the beginning of Resurrection, because all of that's been wiped out. None of that happened. Everything after Halloween 2 didn't happen. So, but it's supposed to take place now. And I don't know what Michael Myers, what does he do? What's he been doing for the past, all that time since the end of the second movie? I mean, he would just be, hanging out. Is he, working at Chili's or something, just kind of waiting for the right Halloween to come along? Because I guess he got burned up pretty bad, so it took him for a while to recover from that, and then he's just going to be like, look, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to get the old Captain Kirk mask out and a kitchen knife and go back to Haddonfield and start killing some teenagers. But I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of thinking, they could do something cool with it if they really try and everything, and they get the right people involved. I mean, supposedly John Carpenter's involved with it, which is optimistic, but I'm cautiously optimistic about it. I'm not waiting for it. or necessarily, which is kind of strange. I'm making a video talking about it, but I think it might be good, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. I mean, it's sort of like, if something's disappointed you as many times as the Halloween movies have, I wouldn't get too excited. But here's to a good movie. Hopefully they do something cool with it, and it's a freaking hit, and then they'll make a bunch of bad movies that that movie has to anchor for a number of years afterwards. But in any case, that's my thoughts on it. If you leave your opinions or whatever, or what you think in the comments. This is DS Yaxheimer. This has been another edition of The Spectre. Take care. Later.